Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Sunday, July the 13th, 2025. As you can see, we are here at Graham's Meat Cook, which is at this location right here. You can utilize Vault 76 as a free fast travel if you so wish. Now, if you haven't been playing Graham's Meat Cook, or Meat Week in general, I do have a video at the very end of this one. All you have to do is click it. It is time-stamped. It is about Graham's Meat Cook as well as Primal cuts, just so you have an idea of what to do. Now, basically, we only have 2 days remaining for Meat Week, so hopefully you guys get some good rewards and such. Now, if you do end up getting prime meat from completing Primal cuts, you put it right on this glorified barbecue over here. Now, just word for warning, you will need at least 5 prime meat to put it on here, so just an FYI. As well as you're going to need 5 wood scraps to put in the wood pile. Now, Graham's Meat Cook happens extremely fast. I recommend getting here a little bit before the hour, depending on your internet and such. If you dilly-dally a little bit, sometimes what can happen is you can come here and you will miss the event, because even if you have a couple people here, it goes extremely fast. And I know the last couple of days it's been just a little over 2 minutes, less than 3 minutes for this event. It's every hour on top of the hour, so just an FYI. Hard to believe almost 2 weeks have gone by here with the old Meat Week. These days are flying by. It's unreal. Quite a few people here, which is nice to see. People are still interested in the old Meat Week, which is nice. I remember back in the day, usually the back nine, so to speak, of any type of event, even like Fashnet and Mothman Equinox and events like this, I barely saw anyone show up. It's quite something. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead here. We're going to do a little bit of cleanup. We're going to do our usual routine and grab some greens here and such. Oh, somebody grabbed them already. Good stuff. Awesome. So again, all you need is a couple people that know what they're doing. Make this go by extremely fast. Okay, let's put our greens right in here. Nice. Let's grab these critter chunks. Of course, we put the critter chunks right in the old grocery cart here. Looks like Charlie had some doo-doo here we have to clean up. Let's check over here for some fires. If there's any fires we have to put out, doesn't look like it. Looks like everything's in order. Critter chunks here, somebody forgot to pick up. Go. Oh, the doo-doo pile. See, it takes no time at all. Let's put some wood in this wood pile here. There we go. Nice, just like that. Done. Awesome. Pretty quick. Very easy to do. Let's see what we get here. Mutant Hound diagram this time. Cool. Cool. Let's take a look here. You drop those for somebody who needs them. Drop these meat cleavers. Alright, good stuff. Well, let's take a look at these challenges here. So we didn't have to complete the event, Graham's Meat Cook, which is fine. The last week and 3/4, I guess. Now, it's been alternating between complete the event Graham's Meat Cook and complete the event Primal cuts, alright? So just an FYI. So, we will actually stay on this server, and that way there we'll be able to complete this one with other folks. Alright, so actually let's head to our camp. Sounds like old Graham there's getting pretty crazy back there. Oh, that's hilarious. Nice, this is where we're supposed to spawn in. Perfect. Alright. Alright, let's take a look here. We're going to do a couple of these challenges while we're waiting for Primal cuts to pop up here. Scrap junk to produce rubber 5. So rubber is a junk item, which we can use the bulk and scrap method at any Tinker's Workbench in the map. Alright, let's go to a Tinker's Workbench here. We're going to go craft. Go to bulk. Let's go down here to the R section. So the bulk 1 rubber, all we need is 2 plastic and 10 raw rubber from our stash or scrap box. You go ahead, you bulk your 1 rubber, and you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. More so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for people like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is definitely useful for most junk items in the game. Now we can actually buy bulk rubber from Grahm. And of course, Grahm right now, nice, easy location. We don't have to really search for him. Right up here, as I mentioned, he will have bulk rubber, springs, screws, etc. You can actually buy bulk rubber from one of the vendor bots down here at the White Spring Mall. We can use the north entrance to get right down to the mall. If you use the front door entrance, it's just an additional loading screen to get down to the mall. Now, I find the best spot for rubber right up here in Grafton, so let's pop up here quickly. Just in case you're looking for some rubber. Alright, so they have a gymnasium right in this high school, so there's a couple super mutants around. We're going to try our best to avoid them. Probably going to spawn in an event, which is fine. Grafton Day, interesting. So right over here in this gym, you have these basketballs. So if you pick up a basketball here, as you can see, a basketball item stats 3 rubber each, and there's all kinds of them right there. If you open up this doorway here, there's all kinds of these little kickballs. You pick up a kickball, just like the basketball, 3 rubber each, right? So really you only need 2, right? So we'll grab 1 more just in case. But as you can see, there's all kinds for everyone. Alright, let's head back to our camp, and we're going to scrap these up. Now, you can scrap them at any workbench, another train station, someone else's camp, back at your camp, whatever you want to do. Any workbench is fine. Just head back to our camp, just so we can set ourselves up for the next challenge. The super mutant is so boring. I don't know if you heard that or not. Oh, these guys are so funny. You get a kick out of them. Good dialogue. Alright, let's go scrap up this stuff here. Actually, we can scrap it right here. It's cannery. As you can see, item stats there. Kickballs. Nice, just a scrap junk to produce rubber 5 for 5 done. Just like that. And of course, actually, now that I thought of it, there's a couple more basketballs right down here in Camden Park. Once when you go through the front door entrance on the north side, if you take a right, right close to the Dross Toss, there'll be a bunch of skeleton skulls there. There's a bunch of basketballs in there around there as well, so that's a pretty good spot there, just in case. As like you can use that as like a little bit of a backup. All right, let's see what's next here. There's a couple we can do here at the same time. Craft ammo at a workbench 50. So don't get this confused with collect ammo. You actually have to craft ammo at a workbench. Of course, we do that right at a Tinker's Workbench. And any Tinker's Workbench is fine. Just use the one here in the camp. Of course, we can go craft. You go ammo. So this is your bulk ammo right here. And your energy ammo is down here. Now, it's not real specific what type of ammo, okay? So you can craft your ballistic stuff up here, or your energy ammo. So let's craft some energy ammo just to say, just to kind of avoid some questions. 54 fusion cells. So I think I have a card equipped here. Let's take a look here. I think I do. Yeah, okay, let's take that card off for a second. Let's head back to that. Gem. Forgot to switch my cards yet again. So let's go down here, back down to energy ammo. So this is the regular way. without that card. So for 30 fusion cells, we get 4 copper, 8 lead, and 4 plastic. Okay, and let's take a look at some perk cards that will help us. As you kind of saw cats out of the bag there now. So under agility, we have the perk card called Ammo Smith. Now, if you don't have a level 2, if all you have is a level 1, definitely apply it. It's only going to help you. But this level 2 produce 80% more rounds for crafting ammunition. And of course, when you are crafting anything, we do have under luck, you have the perk card called Super Duper. And again, if you don't have a level 3, if all you have is a level 1 or level 2, definitely apply it. But this level 3, when you craft anything, there's a 30% chance you'll get double salts. Again, it's not going to work every single time because it's only a 30% chance. So if we go back to our Tinker's Workbench here, go back down to energy ammo, fusion cells. So instead of 30, it's 54. Okay, but it's the same requirements as if we were crafting 30, and that is what the Ammo Smith perk card does. And that will be the same thing for your ballistic ammo up here, same exact method. Let's craft our energy ammo here. There we go. So Super Duper did not kick in that time, but that's fine. Again, it's only a 30% chance with that 3-star max card. All right, let's back out here. Now let's put our perk cards back this time, Jim. If I can remember what I had here. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm going to have to kind of go back after and figure out what I had in that spot. That's fine for now. All right, let's see what's next here. Still waiting for Primal cuts to pop up. Let's go ahead and collect Brain Fungus 5. So many great spots we can find Brain Fungus here and around the wasteland. Right here at the Rusty Pick, all kinds of Brain Fungus in there. I brought you there many times, and plus it's a free fast travel once when you discover it. Right here in White Springs, if you come here to the White Springs Service entrance, if you kind of back out a little bit, there's a little alleyway with a Mr. Handybot sweeping. All kinds of Brain Fungus through there. It's a pretty good spot. All kinds of Brain Fungus here inside the abandoned waste dump. Now there's a guaranteed spawn of 2 death claws there, sometimes 3, but that's very rare. At least 2 death claws, but again, great spot for Brain Fungus and glowing fungus. As well as over here, Wendigo Cave, all kinds of Brain Fungus and glowing fungus here. Again, it's a pretty high level area, so just kind of be careful there. And most riverways, waterways, and around the mire, and around the cranberry bog, such as these Sundew Grove areas, will have Brain Fungus just naturally growing. And especially in around here at the General Steakhouse, you actually spawn on the other side of the roadway. And if you follow this little waterway here, that you'll come to in a trailer, you'll have a nice little supply of Brain Fungus and a bunch of Brain Fungus along the way there. Alright, pretty good spot. So the other day I took you to the White Spring Service entrance. Let's go over here to the Rusty Pick this time. We're going to go right inside, and again, it is a free fast travel once you discover. I can't believe how loud those crickets are. It's absolutely crazy. Man. I meant to lower the volume, and I might have to do that again. Alright, so when you are collecting or harvesting flora, there's a perk card that'll help you out. It'll be under perception, and it's called Green Thumb. Reap twice as much when harvesting flora. So every type of flora we have in the game, even like glowing fungus, corn, razor grain, etc. When you pick 2, you only get credit for 1. Okay, with this card for some reason. The only thing it really seems to work with is pumpkins and brain fungus. When you pick up 2, you get credit for 2. Alright, so just an FYI there. So let's go to these little brain fungus there, top left hand corner, get 2, and so you get credit for 2. Alright, so even if you're a carnivore like myself, that perk card, Green Thumb, is a card you definitely don't throw out, you hang on to. Alright, so those are the only ones that are upstairs. The other ones will be right down here. Right, there we go, done. There's actually 2 spots right there. Okay. There's one right around the corner. And fun fact for those of you who recently have played this game or played this game in the last couple of years, But those of you who've been playing the game since the beginning, since release, there used to be about a half a dozen mole miners down here, believe it or not. And you used to have to kill them. It's a little FYI, a little fun fact there. Alright. Let's see what's next here. Still waiting for Primal Cuts to pop up. Let's go ahead and kill a human enemy 10. So again, many great locations or type of humans we can go after. Cultists, Blood Eagles, and Communists. Okay. So this type of icon here for Blood Eagles. This type of icon here for Cultists. Of course, one of the few exceptions to that is right here in Point Pleasant. All kinds of Cultists down there. And in terms of nice squishy guys, and here in the Forest Crosshair, Clancy Manor, Oregon Cave. Now there's only 3 entrances to Oregon Cave. If you're looking for a 4th one, you'll never find one. Point Pleasant, just saying. Hunter's Ridge, Twin Pine Cabins. Ooh, whoa, Catawba County Cemetery. That's pretty quick, Jim. We have good old Blood Eagle Alley, I like to call it, Sludge Works, Roland's Labor Camp, Widow's Perch, Killbox, Pigsty. Move this up a little bit here. Cliff Watch, South Cutthroat Camp, Seneca Gang Camp right here, Bloody Franks, Dagger's Den, Moth Home. Keep going down here. Crimson Prospect, Johnson's Acre, Lucky Hole Mine. That's a good spot. The Bounty, all kinds of great options. The Communists are right down here where this person's at. Camp Liberty. Okay, it's also a pretty good spot for a Yao Guai bear, which we'll talk about here soon. So let's go to a spot here. I don't see anyone here in Point Pleasant, so let's pop into Point Pleasant here today. Again, it's up to you, but I try to give you as many options as possible. Just lock and load here, so we're almost 20 minutes in, and I think Primal Cuts will be coming up here soon. So let's go ahead here. He's indestructible there. See that? Wow. Let's go here. A lot of Molotovs there today. Let's sneak up here. Time walking up there.
Divine light.
There we go. Kill human enemy, 10 for 10, done, just like that. Let's make her baby. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright. Back and caution. Good stuff, Jim. Let's see what's next. Still waiting for Primal Cuts to pop up or not. Oh, there it is right there. Perfect. So complete the event Primal Cuts 1. We have a couple of them showing up. Let's go back to our map screen, Jim. Let's see what we got here. Primal Cuts. Oh, there's one right over here. The other one is right over here. So let's go to this one here. Oh, there's one participant. Perfect. Now, the one that's up by the forest between the Wayward and Flatwoods, that is a real good one to do if you're by yourself. And, we have about 3 minutes and 20 seconds for other people to kind of show up. There's a person right there. Alright, let's go ahead. And again, when you do the drum, you don't have to do it for very long. Just a couple of seconds is fine. There we go, just like that. Not even a couple seconds. There's a person right there. Good job, bud. Lock and load. And I recommend doing this with other people. What's that down there? Huh. Little egg down there. Now, this one here is not too bad. I'd say the most dangerous thing here would probably be the boss at the end, which is usually a sheep squatch. I don't know if we can get him up there or not. Nope, doesn't look like it. He's just a little too far away. Oh, way over there, Jimmy. Way too far away for this cat. Is that person running out there? Yeah, good. It's funny how sometimes the enemies will kind of stay at a certain location. It can be a little annoying. Instead of them just coming to you, you know what I mean? Rat scorpions here. Scorch, believe it, I don't know where he's coming from. That person's running way down there. Nice job. Alright, so this is the dangerous one here. Oh, no. Oh, yes, it is, yeah. So it'll be a sheep squash coming out of the ground right about where that guy's at. Typically, anyway. Oh, right there. There he is there. I recommend for this guy here is get him in the legs, and that way you can kind of cripple him. Nice. Just like that, complete the event, Primal Cuts. Beautiful. And always be careful because usually there's a couple of stragglers around. Once when the event is done, what is this anyway? Rat scorpion egg. Once when the event is done, everyone be accidentally shooting at people. No, most people are forgiving, and they're like, yeah, that's not a problem. But other people get really aggravated if you, even though if it's an accident, you know what I mean? But anywho, just if you're new to the game, just to let you know, just watch where you're shooting once when the event is done. I thought that was a, I thought that person there was a Scourge Beast there for a second. Oh, okay. Let's get out of here, Jim. Let's see what's next. Alright, so to cook Yao Guai ribs, we're going to need Yao Guai meat. Alright, so let's go to a cooking station here first. Let's pop into well station. So I think we're going to need two Yao Guai meat, I believe. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Alright, so Yao Guai ribs. Let's take a look at our cooking station. Here. I thought there was one here. Halfway through the wall, of course. Alright, so Yao Guai ribs. Way at the bottom. I don't have the meat for it yet, that's why I have to go all the way to the bottom. Alright, so Yao Guai ribs, again, this is a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up Yao Guai meat, right? So Yao Guai ribs, we need 4 Yao Guai meat. However, we have a light version under the L section. So we have light Yao Guai ribs, as you can see on the right hand side, 2 Yao Guai meat. In both of these recipes, the light Yao Guai ribs and the Yao Guai ribs are simple recipes. You automatically learn both of them by picking up Yao Guai meat, okay? So that's perfect. And of course, we have to kill a couple of Yao Guai bears right there. So it says 1, but we will get 2 of them, just so we have. There's some great spots we can find Yao Guai bears here in the game. Right over here at Dolly Solid's Wilderness, there's one right there when you spawn and patrol on the road. There'll be one a little bit further down right about this location. He's a little bit higher level, so just kind of watch yourself. There's one up here at Prickett's Fort in the parking lot. Oh, sorry. Not Prickett's Fort, sorry. My mistake. Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. In the parking lot just on the other side of the museum from where you spawn in. There'll be a Yao Guai bear there. We have the diseased son of Fluffy. Okay. Right about this location here, I believe. I keep messing that up. But again, he's level 50, but he roams around this area. Okay. And I recommend if you're a person that free games, just use your VATs just so you can kind of pinpoint him because he does roam around quite a bit. So he's called the diseased son of Fluffy. He actually has a little name to him. And actually right down here, Mountainside Bread and Breakfast, right where this person is at, actually, there'll be the road has kind of caved out. There's 2 rail cars down there. And there'll be 2 Yao Guai bears right down there, right where that person's at. Of course, right here, Call Me Island, right where these people are at here. And at Camp Liberty, there'll be a Yao Guai bear, usually glowing, right next to the big bonfire, right in Camp Liberty. Okay? So just an FYI, some great spots there. Now, we are going to a little bit have a tougher time here. We are on several other people, so let's go to Flippy Battlefield Cemetery here first. And we'll take care of that one in the parking lot. Hopefully he'll be here. And again, if you're on public servers, you don't have Fallout first. You can, you're in competition with other people. Oh, let's see if he's here. Oh, he's right there. Spawned in first. Nice. Nice. Oh, jeepers. Alright. Take care of these vicious mongrels. There was another guy here. Where did he go? No. Oh, he's right behind me. Look at that. Little bugger. Huh. Little bugger he is. Alright, so again, let's say your brain's speaking new player to the game. You don't have light Yao Guai ribs or Yao Guai ribs at all. All you do is you pick up the Yao Guai meat like this, and you learn both recipes automatically. And don't forget your springs and your waste acid at the same time. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's go to the other spot here. I'm gonna go right over here to Dolly Solid's Wilderness. Let's pop in here. There's our bad boy right there. We are locked. Oh, boys, look at that. He's showing his dominance there. He's crippled. Always shoot for the legs because they'll cripple them. Right, so he's got his Yao Guai meat, so good we go. We got 2 Yao Guai meat. Now again, the second guy is, let's go on the roof here. And the second guy is right over there, right going towards the workshop. I don't know, let's see if he'll come in for us. I don't think he will, because you have to get a little bit closer for him to kind of spawn in. Usually he's right on that main road. He's usually level 100 and he's frenzied and he's an absolute animal, so to speak. All right, but then so am I guess. Let's see, now that we have our Yao Guai meat, we have to cook Yao Guai ribs. What? All right, so any cooking station will do. Other players' camp, most train stations, your own camp, whatnot. Let's just head back to our camp here. And we'll cook these up. Kind of find it neat lately. Bethesda been doing this with the daily, weekly challenges. Is they'll have us go for the meat and then cook it right after for 2 different daily challenges. That's kind of neat, actually. go to our cooking station here. Gonna go all food, gonna do the quick and dirty again. Light A Yao Guai ribs, 2 wood, 2 Yao Guai meat. Let's just craft it. There we go. Cook Yao Guai ribs 1 for 1, done. Just like that. Pretty cool. And that's what I usually recommend. Just get the 2 for the light version. I don't know if people know that, but just cook the light version. That way there will save you for a little bit of time here anyway. Alright. Thought I heard my camp getting attacked, but I don't see anything. And I think we're done. We are just like that. Pretty awesome. Let's take a look at weapon of the day here, Jimmy boy. Weapon of the day, not that. 2-shot armor ace suppress automatic handmade. +1 projectiles, +75% damage. Projectiles explode for +20% weapon damage, -35% action point cost, +20% armor penetration. 2-shot explosive bats optimized. Powerful automatic receiver, a line long barrel, true stock, piercing magazine, reflex sight, dot suppressor. Armor ace paint, 58 × 2 damage, 5.56 ammo. Fully automatic. Looks like I need to fix it up a little bit. That condition bar is getting pretty low. But then one thing that's really good between the handmade and the fixer, if you grabbed enough of them over the years, crafted enough, you scrap them, you have a lot of mods for them, you can actually switch between fully automatic and single fire with the same weapon. Alright, and that's really good between the handmade and the fixer, 2 versatile weapons we have here in the game. Perk cards here. Again, because it's automatic, it used to be the commando build, but not anymore. These are the perk cards that I have under perception. And for most of my builds, most of these stay the same. Legendary perk cards, these don't change either. I've had these for quite some time. I'm very happy with these ones. As you can see, they're all maxed out. Yeah, so there you guys go. Alright, so after today, we'll have Monday. It'll be the last day for Meat Week, so just an FYI there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share with the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew Andrew, Confoundedbridge, Waywarner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan Ferreira. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.